the audacity of the dudes being like, "Oh, you don't have your headshots? Why don't you have your headshot?" Like,
Why don't you ever headshot?
Right, no,
That's like walking in with no resume, bro.
you simply forgot it. Let's just say it. Not me.
That's
Let's
like
just
running a 14-minute, one and a half
Yo,
mile.
what the man? We're talking about different things. Man.
Okay, so think back to a subculture that you always wanted to be part of. Like, for instance, if you had dreams of being in the theater world or something, or you had dreams of being in comedy, or you wanted to be in dance. But when you were dreaming of being part of these cultures, right? Mm-hmm. Compared to when you finally arrived, how was it different?
You actually arrived in it?
Yeah. Once you finally became a YouTube sensation, or you finally became like a public figure in fitness, like how was it different than how you imagined it would be?
When we really wanted to get a TV show made, and like our producer, he was really cool. Like he showed us the ropes. He made Smarter Than a Fifth Grader and a ton of dope shows.
Oh, sweet.
And he had all these connections, right? So we would go into these like pitch meetings with MTV, Comedy Central, all that. It was like a dream come true. But every single time, it was weird because they would rotate. Like, what happened to the guy we talked to? And then he was like, oh, he just got fired. And I'm like, so we got to repitch again in 2 months? And then I didn't realize what was happening was right before our eyes, TV and cable was crumbling. So then this idea that I had of like TV, movies being the top of media, and I think it is in still ways, but it was just the chaos that was happening at the moment. YouTube was taking over. And then for me, I felt like, wait a minute, I'm trying to do backwards things. Like I already made it in this like new thing that's doing well, but then like I'm out here pitching for something that's way more archaic. And we made a pilot that was like, I was like, you guys spend a lot of money on doing a pitch show that's like nothing. And then like it was like 10K or some shit, and that's a small budget for them that we had to go pitch out. And they do, like, traditional media does have big budgets, right? But I kind of saw how like it was shifting where YouTubers were starting to make way freaking more. And then these shows, these cable networks were actually way lower in ratings, way lower in money, way low. So all these big giants that I grew up watching, it just felt so weird walking in and going, you guys are about to fall apart.
Oh.
Yeah. But it didn't feel like that until like maybe a couple months into it. And then I was like, I'm just sticking to my YouTube channels because like this is not what I thought it would be. And then everyone's kind of like, there's this Hollywood talk that people go in and it's just weird. Like they talk really fast. They brown nose a lot.
It's like shorthand almost.
It's a different culture that I just don't understand. But they're super friendly. Everyone's super friendly, but it's like corporate people trying to pretend that they're artists. So they're all big money, like corporate suit people, but creative, right?
Yeah.
And then like I was like, yo, I thought they would be more about the creativity and the art, but like at the end of the day, it is a business. And then that's what my mind was like. I thought the best art will win. I thought the best creative stuff will win. And then like when I kind of got a taste of that stuff, I was like, oh, at the end of the day, this is also a business. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to, you know, spend the least amount of money and crank out like things that make the most, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, there's the art behind it, but I was so focused on like the art, the creativity and all that I didn't think it was that much. I thought it was less business, but it was actually way more business than I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was my experience of like walking into that, like, wow, I'm in MTV. I grew up watching MTV, and I was like, I kind of think my office is more fancier than this thing. Like, what the heck?
Well, yeah, your office is pretty freaking fancy.
And then the money, I think, was another one where I thought they're making hundreds of millions of dollars. And then I'm just like, wait a minute, they seem like they're kind of struggling. Yeah. And where are they now? It's like, you know, like they're gone. Like a lot of them are gone.
That pie is sliced in so many ways. Like it's hard to even keep track.
That's another thing too, is like they blow there's like accounting tricks that they do where like the budget, I'm just like, dude, I could get this shit done in like way cheaper. I'm like, why
balloons like crazy?
Yeah, but everyone's taking a piece.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shoot, there's so much like waste.
Oh, tons of waste.
Yeah, like there's like random jobs that don't need to exist. There was so much.
You won't even really know until like your 8th job. Like your first one, you'll just be like, okay. It's
and the
crazy.
budgets are really small in the beginning, and I was like pretty shocked. Yeah. But at the same time, we were in an era where like it was still very legit to look like you're working with TV, and then you have like pictures at a studio. Yeah. And then, but the facade was like YouTubers were making way fucking more money, and then like that level TV. What would you? It's not A-list Liberty, you know, it's cable TV or whatever. But like, yeah, it wasn't as much as I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have that with the stunt world? Because you know you wanted to do stunts for so long, and then once you finally got it there and you were on set in movies and TV stuff.
Oh, I had it with the dance and the stunt world, yeah.
What was different? What were the things that were like awakening?
I just thought like dance, like if you're good, you're gonna get picked because you're good.
Oh, what do you mean picked by who?
Like auditions and.
Oh, like when you would go for like casting.
Casting, but I just realized real quick, you know, it's like you're fucking phenomenal, but you ain't got the height, you don't got the looks. You're just like, we have to go pick this person that's close as possible to the skills of just what we need. But sadly, you're not a 6 feet stud, buff, big Congo dick, long hair Asian.
Congo dick.
They need a big dick.
No, I just added
You
it.
need to see it like pressing on your sweats.
Like, yeah, I just added that there. But no, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Brothers commercial.
Was this for porn?
I was like, yeah, what the fuck am I auditioning for? Like,
They're
you
like,
said-
we don't know why you were breaking, but
break dance
thanks for
time.
coming in.
To even hear stuff like this, they had auditions hold for dancers. Fucking 200 dancers pulls up, but they already picked their 6 from the get-go.
That's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one.
Why are you wasting our time like that? Like, who are you? Let me beat your ass real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's the fact that they still do that today. So like, let's say that like Janet Jackson is having auditions for a tour.
yeah.
They already fucking hired who they want, and they know who they want.
Then why waste everyone's time?
Because they do it to publicize a tour. Because the casting call will have a line of 400 people down the street, and they'll be able to film all these people that want this job, and it becomes part of the fucking documentary.
Wow.
And everyone basically was doing it for free because you have to sign like, oh yeah, you know, I want this job, so I'll sign whatever in order to audition, and you're just part of the making of.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah, so like the more you understand the behind part, your dreams just like, oh, that was fucking gay.
Imagine how like embarrassing that is when you like really thought you had a shot, and then you go, oh fuck, like years later someone straight up tells you like, no, we had everybody hired already, bro. Like,
There's a lot of tricks in entertainment.
Think about the before, right? Hey, mom, I need money because I might want to do this audition.
some people flew down from other countries to go to this
Tell
audition.
your family, like, mom, if this happens, I'm gonna get us out this joint. You know what I mean? Or mom, I'm gonna live my life like this because this is my opportunity. Blah. And then just to find out, you know, like you've been bamboozled the whole time. You know, so it's just like ass.
Imagine seeing like hundreds of people just pep talking themselves, like, you know, training for this one shot at this thing that's not even real. I think like after a while you get so demystified and you're like, I just hope this audition's real.
But yeah, so but that's part of the game, right? How well can you be? How much can you stick in to be part of that?
That is part of the game.
Yeah, that's part of like the struggle.
That's the game. But some people like they see that one time and they're gonna be like, I quit. Like this is whack. You know what I mean?
That's why I stuck to YouTube, bro.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
I don't want to go through thousands of auditions. I even had it easy. The first audition I did was for A Living Color, and I got it in front of Keenan Ivory Wayans. That was great. And after that, I'm like, I don't want another audition. Yeah, I'm cool.
One and done.
That's a special type of person, because like Smack is like that still.
Isn't she like the audition queen though? She like lands them left and right.
Oh yeah, but then again, it's because the ratio, like the amount she does it, you gotta have a fucking steel ego or something like to just, she just keeps going out and going out. It's
For the thick skin, right?
yeah, it's like a thing where like she just knows it's part of it, and she's like, yeah, you suffered through it. You suffered through it, yeah.
I don't mind the no if I can efficiently hit 100 in one day. But the thing that pisses me off is the driving, the parking, the waiting in line, and then after you wait in line, you go in, and then it's like you're done, and then you're just like, you motherfucker wasted me all day, man.
Yep. You got to pay for parking. Everything.
The audacity of the dudes being like, "Oh, you don't have your headshots? Why don't you have your headshots?" Like, bitch.
Wait, why don't you ever headshot?
Right, no, but at the same time,
That is kind of legit. That's like walking in with no resume, bro.
you simply forgot it. Let's just say it. Not me.
That's
Let's
like
just say
running
it.
a 14-minute, one and a half
Yo,
mile.
what the fuck, man? We're talking about different things. Man. Shit. Okay? But, dude, that's how it goes with all of it. But that's even in Stone World. Same thing.
Well, how is it the same thing?
There's no real auditions, you know? Really.
They already picked
It's all word. It's all like your community.
I know this guy can do it. I know this guy can do it. Sometimes it's really hard for new people to shine.
Yeah. Because
You know
it's
what I
all
mean?
like
Yeah.
down to those your own circle, right?
Down to, which is fine. I don't care. If that's how you want to roll, that's how you want to roll.
Makes a lot of sense,
Right.
honestly.
Thank you for telling us that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it rolls. Until one day they need someone very specific, then they're gonna bring them on.
Yeah.
But there's no chance really, unless you do so much extra stuff just to get into that circle.
Well, yeah, because you got to be training with the people that hire you, right? They're not just gonna hire some random.
That's how you make it out here in the Hollywood industries. That
Yeah,
you
if you're
gotta
part of a
stick to
clique,
thick
they
skin,
take care of you.
clique.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to get assed out. You gotta be willing to be embarrassed. All of that.
Yeah.
That's how people make it. Some people just suck it all the way to the top.
Did you actually ever like want to be in the theater world of like or productions or did you just kind of fall into it?
Bit of both. I think actually theatre, of all of it, because I tried a few different bits, theatre was the most consistent with what I thought it was going to be.
Oh.
Because it doesn't pay that well, so it's a lot of people that genuinely like want to be there. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
One that threw me off was for a very, very brief minute. I worked for a stylist that did a lot of like red carpet, press junkets, that kind of press. And that was I thought it was going to be super glamorous, exciting, fun. It's really not. It's boring. It's not creative. A lot of the time the brands will tell you like parameters, like we only want you to wear the set look from the catwalk, no variation. Or some of them are like specific
So
about
you don't actually get to design anything for anybody.
and then a lot of it too is like the clothes show up, they've been worn by like 10 people sometimes because they've gone around magazines, different red carpets.
So you're like, ooh, look at this Versace, and then you're like, it's so
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, it can smell. The amount of like white collars that have like
sweat
metal on
line?
the back. Yeah, like stuff like that. And some of this was for like high up, like good, stuff. And it was just like, oh, this isn't.
So the reality is how disgusting this luxury thing
Everybody's
is.
just human. Yeah, it kind of killed the like image, and then you'd be in fit-ins and like somebody would have like a pimple on their ass or like, you know what I mean? It just kind of kills the illusion of like the glam.
You make it sound so nice.
I know. It sounds kind of cute.
Yeah.
Killed the glamour of it for me a little bit. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, it's just.
How about when you like did stuff for film and TV and all that? Was that like you thought it would be?
I'm trying to think back because I don't think I had an image. So when I did that, I literally just emailed like a shit ton of stylists just to see if anyone would like give me a job. So I didn't really have a big expectation going into it. The first commercial I did was Tenor Lady. You know the little pee pads that you put in? So after you have like a baby, sometimes women pee when they laugh.
Yeah.
So you know the Tenor Lady?
I go to the bathroom so much.
I don't know if the brand exists yet. I remember I showed up in heels because I thought it's like fashion.
Oh.
And I had no expectation. So I wore like a heel, I wore like a nice outfit, everything. And then my mate, Ginge, who I'm still friends with, she actually took me to the side real subtle and was like, tomorrow wear trainers. Just like real nice about it, not like being, mean or anything. Like sneakers.
Like what would have happened if she didn't do that? Would they have made fun of you?
Like, because I could see when I walked in.
The pee pads, please. Surely you're joking.
Quiet on set, so everyone's silent and there's me and like a little
Clank, clank, clank,
a little
Oh yeah, that's right.
because I just like thought, oh, it's fashion, because I really had no concept of what I was walking into.
Wow.
So they were super nice about it, but like, and I'm still friends with those people that I worked with on that job, but I had no concept what I was walking into. No idea.
Heels, huh? You crazy. You know how long you have to
14
stay?
hours. I don't know what I was on.
14 hours, damn.
Sounds about right.
Madness. But I think that's also why the guy who was running it, he just kept me in wardrobe and was like, oh, just steam, do this, do that, like whatever. But yeah.
Stay on the carpet.
Basically. And then the next day I showed up in trainers and I was like, okay, now I know. Like, I corrected quickly, but yeah, it was like, I had no idea what I was walking into. I didn't even think about it. I was very just impulsive, like, fuck it, let's give it a go.
That would be cool if they're like, what a rebel.
Savage.
She's just ruining every take.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm picking up a wood against marble?
Yeah, it was so dumb.